students, welcome to the maths class. Students, we have started application of matrices and determinants and we have completed its objectives. First is consistent and inconsistent system of equation. Second, we have discussed non-homogeneous system of two linear equation in two variables. Third, three linear equation in three variables. Fourth, homogeneous linear equation. Then fifth, we have discussed Martin's rule or matrix method. Sixth, applications in coordinate geometry. Today, we are going to discuss elementary transformation and inverse of a matrix. Now students, we will do elementary transformation in a matrix to find the inverse of that matrix. So first of all, let's discuss the types of transformation. Two types of transformations are there. First is a row transformation, in which only rows will be used to find the inverse of a matrix. Second is a column transformation, in which only columns will be used. There are some steps that you have to follow to find the inverse using the transformation. First of all, in case of row transformation, we will write the given matrix A as IA, where I is the identity matrix. We have to select value of I according to the order, either it is of 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 according to the given question. In second step, we will apply the row transformation on A and I. For first one and I, this A will be written as it is. Now, then we will do the row transformation to convert this I into the inverse and this A to the identity matrix. So, we will work according to these steps only. Here, the matrix we will get after the transformation will give us the value of the inverse of A. Similar steps are there in case of column transformation also. Here, first step we will write A as A into I. This is the different in the case. Here I into A was there, but here we have to multiply A with I. Again same thing. A is the given matrix, I is the identity matrix. Then we will apply column transformations on A and I. On simplifying, we will get I is equal to A into B. This I will give us the value of the inverse after the transformation. And the first A will convert it into the identity matrix. So, I is equal to AB. B will give us the value of the inverse. Let's do examples based on it so that the topic is clear to you. First example, find the inverse of the matrix 3, 2, 7, 5 by using elementary row transformation. Now here it is mentioned we have to use row transformation only. It means we will use rows only to do the transformation. So let's start with the sum. Firstly, mark the given matrix as A. Now for the row transformation, we have to start the quotient with A is equal to I into A. Here A is of 2 by 2 order. So I will be considered as 1001. So here put the value of A and I in the given equation. So here A is there, this is I, this A will be written as it is. Now we will apply row transformation to convert the left hand side into the identity matrix. Now look here, first element is 3 and we want to convert into the I matrix. So first element should be 1. Now we will convert the first element into 1. So we apply the operation here. R1 changes to R1 by 3. We will divide the whole row by 3. So we get here 3 by 3 is equal to 1. Here 2 by 3 will be there, and second row as it is. Same operations will be applied on the I also. So in the first row, when it is divided by 3, we get 1 by 3 and 0. Second row as it is. Now we get the first element same. Now we will work for this one. First we have worked for 1, then for 0. Now using row 1, we have to make it 0. So it is very simple. From 1, we can easily form 7 by multiplying it. So next operation is R2 changes to R2, that is a second row, minus 7 times row 1. First row is multiplied with the 7 times. So here I am doing the calculation here. Second row is 7 and 5. Minus 7 times R1. First row is multiplied with 7. So we get minus 7. Here it is 7 to the 14 upon 3. Now when you do the calculation here 7 minus 7 will be 0, and here 3 5s are 15 minus 14. So answer will be 1 by 3. So write down the result here. So it is 0 and 1 by 3. Same operation on the right hand also. So it is 0 minus 7 times 1 by 3. So we get minus 7 by 3. Here 1 minus 7 times 0. So answer will be 1 only. Now we get these two elements. Now we will make the third element, this one, as 1. So we will work for this one now. Here 1 upon 3 is there and we require only 1. So what will we do? We will multiply second row by 3 so that this denominator will cancel out. So R2 changes to 3 times R2. That is a second row. When it is multiplied, here we will get 0 into 3 will be 0. 1 by 3 into 3. So answer is 1 only. Same on the right hand side. Here minus 7 by 3 multiplied by 3. Minus 7 and 1 multiplied by 3. It is 3. Now we get these 3 elements. Now we will make it 0. Then we will get the identity matrix. Now using the row 2, we will make this element as 0. Now R1 changes to R1 minus 2 by 3 times R2. So 2 by 3 times R2 means in the first case it will be 1 minus 2 by 3 times of 0 will be 0 only. So it remains 1. Second, 2 by 3 was it is when second row is multiplied with 2 by 3 and minus. So minus 2 by 3, answer will be 0. So here we get 1 0 0 1. Similarly on this side, when you apply the operations, first term will convert it into 5. It is minus 2 and last row as it is. Now you can see that it is in the form of, it is I, this is B and this is A. So from here we get the value. We know that B is the inverse of A. Therefore A inverse is this matrix, that is 5 minus 2 minus 7 and 3. In this way we can find the inverse of a matrix A by using elementary row transformation. Now let's do one example of column transformation. Find inverse of matrix. It is 0 1 2 2 2 3 3 1 1 by using elementary column transformation. Here we have to use the column transformation. So recall the steps we have discussed for the column transformation. So first one is we have to start with the equation A into AI. So this is the difference between the row and the column. And secondly, here we will apply the column transformation only. So columns will be used, no row will be used here. So let's start with the calculation. First, A matrix is given. We will start with A equal to A into I. Now here A is of 3 by 3 order. So I will be equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So it is again of order 3 by 3. We have to choose the value of I according to the given matrix. Now here put the value of A and I. This A will be remain as it is. Now same steps, we will try to convert this A on the left hand side into I, and from here I will convert it into the A inverse. Now let's start with the left hand side. Same operations will be applied to the right hand side. Now for making it I, first element should be 1, because in identity first element is 1. Here we are having 0. So we are going to interchange column 1 and column 2. So when you interchange, first element will become 1. So here column 1 changes to the column 2. They are interchange their position. Now first column will be 1, 2 and 1. Second column will be 0, 2, 3 and third will remain as it is. Same operation will be applied on the right hand side. On identity matrix, first and second column will interchange their position. So we get 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 1. Now you can see from here we get first element and second element. First and second. Now we will make it 0 third column by using column 1. So we have to work for the third 0. So now here 2 is there in the third column. In the first column it is 1. Now we will make it 0 using column 1. So same 2 minus 2 will be 0. We know that. So we are going to apply the operation. Column 3 changes to column 3 minus 2 times column 1. So same application here, 2 minus 2 will be 0, 3 minus 4 will be minus 1, 1 will be 1 minus 2 will be minus 1. Same operations on the right hand side also. So first one is 0 into 2 times 0, answer will be 0, 0 minus 2 times 1 will be minus 2, 1 minus 2 times 0 will be 1 only. Now next is we have to work for this one. Now we will try to this element as making 1. Now this element is 2. Now we will make it 1. So simple thing is there. When 2 is there, if we divide it with 2, so it will convert it into 1. So next operation is column 2 changes to column 2 divide by 2. So when you divide the second column by 2, we get 0. Here 2 by 2 will be 1 and 3 by 2. Same on the right hand side also. Second column divide by 2. So 1 by 2, 0 by 2 will be 0, 0 by 2 will be 0. Now we get this element. Now with the help of second column, we will make these two zeros. So fifth, we will work for this one and sixth. This order should be followed in solving the question. Now using column 2, we have to make 0 in the first column and second column. You can see that in the first column we are having 2 and here we are having in the second column it is 1. So it is a double. So we will apply the operation here. C1 changes to C1 minus 2 times column 2. Then we will get 0 here. Similar operation in the third one also. In the third column it is minus 1. And we have to use the second column. So you can see that minus 1 and 1 will be 0. So we will simply add column 2 and column 3. So column 3 changes to column 3 plus column 2. Now let's see the calculation here. So it is 1 minus 2 times 0, it is 1. 2 minus 2 will be 0. 1 minus 2 times 3 by 2. So answer is minus 2. Now third column operation, 0 plus 0 will be 1. Minus 1 plus 1 will be 0. Minus 1 plus 3 by 2. So answer is 1 by 2. Same operation will be applied on the right hand side also. So first is column 1 minus 2 times column 2. So answer is minus 1. 1 minus 2 times 0. Answer will be 1. 0 minus 2 times 0. So answer will be 0. Now third column operation, we have to add it. So 0 plus 1 by 2. Answer is 1 by 2. Minus 2 plus 0. Minus 2. 1 minus 0. So answer is 1. Now we get the second row also. Now we will work for the third row. In third row, we have to work for the last element. Firstly, we will make it 1. So it is the 7th number. We have to work for it. Then using the column 3, we will make these two zeros. So let's start for the last element first. Now last element is 1 by 2 and we want 1 only. So for making it 1, we will multiply the column 3 with 2. So it is column 3 changes to 2 times column 3. So here first column same, second same, third we will get 0, 0 and 1. Now same operations on the right hand side also. Third column is multiply with 2. So first element changes to 1. Here minus 2 into 2 will be minus 4 and here it is 2. Now using this element we will make these two as 0. Now first column and third column. Minus 2 is there. So we will multiply it with 2 and then add them so that it will become 0. Column 1 changes to column 1 plus 2 times column 3. So here 1 plus 2 times 0, it will be 1. 0 plus 2 times 0 will be 0. Minus 2 and plus 2. It will become 0. Now look at the second column. In second column it is 3 by 2. So when you subtract 3 by 2 from 3 by 2, it will become 0. So operation will be column 2 changes to column 2 minus 3 by 2 column 3. So first one, 0 minus 3 by 2 of 0. So answer will be 0. 1 minus 3 by 2 of 0. So answer will be 1. 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2. So it will be 0. And third column as it is. Similar operations on the right hand side also. Minus 1 plus 2 times of 1, answer is 1. 1 plus 2 times of minus 4, so 1 minus 8, it is minus 7. 0 plus 2 times of 2, it is 4. So here first column is 1 minus 7 and 4. Second column now 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2. So 1 answer will be, it is minus 2 by 2. So answer is minus 1. Then 0 minus 3 times of minus 4. So here on solving we will get the element as 6. Next 0 minus 3 by 2 of 2. So here 2 will cancel out. So answer is minus 3. In this way we get the second column as minus 1, 6 and minus 3. Third column as it is. Now you can see it is an identity matrix. It is A and it will be denoted as B. Now B will give us the inverse of A. So from here we get A inverse is equal to 1 minus 7, 4 minus 1, 6 minus 3, 1 minus 4 and 2. In this way we can find the inverse of a matrix using transformations. Either it is a row transformations or column transformation. Students, I hope you got the topic now, how to apply the elementary transformation to find the inverse. Before starting the work given in your SNAP homework, go through the links guided in the SNAP homework. Rest we will continue in our next class. Thank you.